As the gang continued their respite in the forest, unaware of the unfolding mystic drama, the dog-headed people, once revered guardians of divine realms, now roamed the shadows as fractured spirits. The wolves, remnants of an ancient lineage, carried within them the scent of those touched by the divine. These dog-headed beings, now known in the myths of today as werewolves, were once noble protectors of realms lost to the annals of time, the great Atlantis and Lemuria. Their fall from grace paralleled the cataclysmic sinking of these once mighty civilizations. Scattered across caves and forests, they became echoes of a time when they walked as esteemed guards for the gods. In the days of Atlantis and Lemuria, these beings, with their regal dog-headed forms, held a sacred duty to maintain the cosmic balance. The scent of their loyalty wafted through the divine corridors, a symbol of their unwavering commitment to the higher order. However, the catastrophic events that befell their homelands shattered the harmony they once maintained. The great continents, Atlantis and Lemuria, plunged beneath the waves, leaving the guardians in disarray. As the mighty civilizations crumbled, the dog-headed beings lost their celestial posts, and their noble purpose was eroded by the waves of time. Scattered across the remnants of their former glory, these beings found refuge in the hidden recesses of caves and the depths of ancient forests. No longer revered, they embraced a life in the shadows, a life marked by survival rather than divine duty. The scent of their past greatness lingered, mingled with the earthly aromas of pine and moss. Now, in the present day, the werewolves, once guardians of gods and protectors of cosmic balance, possessed an instinctive ability to sense remnants of divine energy. The scent of Jesus and his band of brothers, touched by the gods in their recent exploits, roused the dormant instincts of the scattered dog-headed people. In the heart of the forest, where the veil between realms was thin, the werewolves stirred, acknowledging the presence of those who carried echoes of a divine legacy. Under the celestial canopy, the gathering around the fire flourished into a feast of unity and celebration. People from diverse backgrounds, once torn from the giants and enslaved by the Romans, now found kinship under the embracing shadows of the ancient forest. The flames danced in harmony with the joyous atmosphere, casting flickering shadows on the towering trees. The aroma of freshly prepared dishes mingled with the fragrant offering of frankincense and myrrh. The people, led by Jesus and his companions, contributed to the fire's radiant glow with the sacred herb, cannabosum. Together, they created a sweet and sacred incense that wafted through the air, sending messages of love, light, and healing into the depths of the forest. As the divine fragrance permeated the surroundings, the dog-headed men, hidden watchers in the shadows, perceived the scent. Karthos, the elder among them, felt a stirring in his ancient memories. The mingling scents of frankincense, myrrh, and cannabosum, along with the communal feast, triggered a recollection of his own radiant light from days long past. Instead of seeing the camp as a source of food, Karthos witnessed a different scene. The people, illuminated by the sacred fire, were not prey but celebrants, glorifying the name of the Most High. The elder dog-headed man, once a guardian of divine realms, felt a warmth in his spirit. The feast below mirrored the cosmic banquet he had once known. Driven by this newfound recognition, Karthos led his pack away from the campsite. As they returned to their hidden cave, they discovered a miraculous sight. Someone, or something, had left a generous offering at their doorstep. Fruits, nuts, frankincense, myrrh, and even 3 roasted lambs adorned the entrance, mirroring the feast they had witnessed. In awe and gratitude, the dog-headed men gathered around the bounty. Karthos, the wise elder, initiated an ancient ritual, cleansing himself and his pack. That night, within the confines of their cavernous sanctuary, they feasted on the offerings left at their door. As the fire crackled and Karthos recounted tales of their ancient lineage and connection with the gods, a sense of divine providence enveloped the dog-headed men. They reveled in the memories of their glorious past, rekindled by the unexpected communion with the feast beyond their cave. As Jesus lay down to rest, the weight of his journey bearing heavily on him, he slipped into a realm beyond the waking world. The dream unfolded like a tapestry woven with threads of celestial energy, transcending time and space. In this ethereal realm, Jesus found himself standing amidst the ruins of an ancient city, the remnants of a civilization long forgotten. The air was heavy with the echoes of lost souls, and the landscape was marked by scars from a cataclysmic event. As he explored the desolation, a figure emerged from the shadows, the leader of the dog-headed men, Karthos. Their eyes met, and an unspoken understanding passed between them. In the dream state, words were unnecessary, and emotions resonated like a harmonious melody. Together, they walked through the ghostly remnants of the city, witnessing the tragedy that befell the dog-headed men. Scenes of families torn apart, homes submerged in the rising waters, and the silent cries of those left behind played out before them. The dream transitioned into a mental connection, transcending the boundaries of language and perception. In this shared consciousness, Jesus and Karthos experienced the profound grief of abandonment. It became clear that the gods, in their cosmic machinations, had orchestrated a flood that engulfed the dog-headed men's world, leaving them to face the harsh reality of loss and survival. As the dream deepened, Jesus and Karthos confronted the questions that lingered in the cosmic tapestry. Why had the gods forsaken them? Was there a greater purpose behind the trials they faced? The mental dream of power transformed into a shared resolve. Jesus and Karthos, representing different corners of creation, found common ground in their yearning for understanding and justice. The dream state became a conduit for cosmic energy, intertwining their destinies in a shared quest for redemption. With a final shared gaze, the dream dissipated, and Jesus awoke with a newfound awareness. The connection forged in the dream state lingered, a testament to the shared pain of abandonment and the strength found in unity across celestial realms. In the realm between dreams and wakefulness, the echoes of the shared vision lingered in the minds of both Jesus and Karthos. As the first rays of dawn painted the sky, each awoke to a world charged with an inexplicable connection. Karthos, leader of the dog-headed men, rose from his makeshift resting place in the cavernous depths of his underground realm. The dream had left an indelible mark, a perplexing puzzle etched into the corridors of his consciousness. Thoughts of Jesus, a figure from a different pantheon, tugged at the edges of his mind. Worry furrowed Karthos's brow as he grappled with the implications of the dream. Why had the emissary of the divine, Jesus, crossed the boundaries of existence to share a vision with him? The leader of the dog-headed men, accustomed to guarding ancient secrets, found himself standing at the precipice of uncertainty. Simultaneously, Jesus, in a distant realm, pondered the significance of the dream. The connection went beyond the boundaries of mortal comprehension, threading together the destinies of two beings from different corners of creation. The shared vision beckoned him to seek answers, to unravel the cosmic enigma that bound their fates. Determined to decipher the mysteries concealed in the dream, Jesus made a resolute decision. He would embark on a solitary journey into the depths of the underground realm, guided by an inner compass that pulsed with the resonance of celestial energy. As Jesus descended into the subterranean world, the air thick with the musky scent of the dog-headed men's domain, he felt the vibrations of an ancient wisdom echoing through the caverns. Karthos, unaware of Jesus' arrival, sensed a subtle shift in the energy that permeated his realm. Their destinies converged, bound by a shared dream that transcended the realms of the divine. The underground world held the promise of revelations, and as Jesus and Karthos moved toward an inevitable meeting, the cosmic threads of their connection tightened, weaving a tale that spanned across the cosmic tapestry of creation. In the heart of the subterranean labyrinth, Jesus ventured into the sacred cave where Karthos, leader of the dog-headed men, had sought solace for eons. With a humble spirit, Jesus arranged an offering of fresh fruits and melons, their vibrant colors juxtaposed against the muted hues of the cavern's shadows. Seated in the stillness of the cave, Jesus entered a meditative state, his energy resonating with the divine frequencies that pulsed through the earth. As he awaited the arrival of Karthos, the air shimmered with an otherworldly anticipation. Karthos, perceptive and attuned to the subtle energies around him, sensed the gathering power. The vibrations spoke of a presence familiar yet distant, echoing the ethereal connection forged in the shared dream. Instructing his tribe to remain in the shadows, fear tinged with awe coursing through their veins, Karthos prepared to meet the man from the dream. Emerging from the darkness, Karthos initially moved on all fours, a creature of the earth, bound by the primal instincts that had sustained his kind through the ages. As he drew closer to the radiant aura of Jesus, a transformative energy enveloped him. Rising to his full height on two legs, Karthos shed the primal guise, embodying the unity of spirit and form. Standing before Jesus, Karthos revealed a physique marked by the scars of ancient battles and the resilient spirit that had guided him since time immemorial. Muscles rippled beneath his fur, a testament to survival and the enduring will to protect his people. In the depths of the cave, the dog-headed men observed with a mixture of trepidation and wonder. As Karthos took a knee and bowed his head, an act seldom witnessed, the tribe recognized the significance of the encounter unfolding before them. A transcendent dialogue unfolded between Jesus and Karthos, their minds and spirits converging in the quietude of the cave. In a meditative exchange, they bridged the realms of gods and men, sharing wisdom and forging a connection that surpassed the confines of mortal understanding. The cave, witness to the meeting of two cosmic forces, resonated with the harmonious frequency of unity, love, and the boundless mysteries that danced in the spaces between worlds. As Jesus and Karthos sat in the sacred cave, surrounded by the primal energies that pulsed through the very earth beneath them, they delved into the annals of ancient history. Karthos, with a voice that resonated like the echoes of time, began to unravel the tapestry of his existence, a tale that transcended the bounds of mortal comprehension. In the days before the Great Flood, before the sinking of Atlantis and Lemuria, I walked this earth at the dawn of creation, Karthos began, his eyes reflecting the flickering light of the cave. He recounted the era when the gods, including the great Enki, engaged in wars that shook the foundations of the heavens. These celestial conflicts were not confined to battles against external forces but extended into disputes among the gods themselves, a cosmic strife that threatened to engulf all of creation. In those tumultuous times, the gods harbored desires to control and dominate, even against their own progeny. Karthos continued, his fur-covered form resonating with the weight of ancient memories. We, the creations of Enki, became pawns in their celestial chessboard. They sought to mold us, their children, in their own image, and yet, they were also filled with a desire to destroy what they had wrought. Karthos explained how the gods, intoxicated by power and consumed by the chaos of their divine disputes, turned their wrath upon the very beings they had shaped. The heavens rumbled with the echoes of celestial discord as godly energies clashed and collided, threatening to unravel the very fabric of existence. In those days, our kind faced annihilation not only from external threats but from the whims of our own creators, Karthos lamented, his voice carrying the weight of a bygone era. It was a time when the boundaries between benevolence and malevolence blurred, and our survival depended on navigating the treacherous currents of divine caprice. As the narrative unfolded in the cavern's depths, Jesus listened intently, absorbing the cosmic echoes that reverberated through the ages. The dialogue between man and ancient guardian wove a tapestry of forgotten truths, illuminating the shadows that clung to the threads of creation. Cosmic revelations, tales from beyond. In the sacred confines of the cave, Jesus and Karthos continued their communion, bridging the gap between realms and epochs. As Jesus spoke of his encounter with the great Thoth and the ethereal voyage that transcended mortal understanding, Karthos listened with a mixture of awe and recognition. In the presence of the great Thoth, amid the cosmic radiance of a celestial vessel, I was granted the elixir of life, Jesus recounted, his eyes reflecting the distant stars. The ship, a marvel of divine craftsmanship, bore witness to the sacred pact forged between realms. Jesus described the inner sanctum of the ship, where luminescent panels emanated knowledge and glyphs of ancient wisdom adorned the walls. It was within these celestial corridors that the conversation between the resurrected prophet and the wise Thoth unfolded, unraveling the cosmic threads that connected past and future. The great Thoth spoke of distant star systems, where a reptilian race, warriors entrenched in the bowels of the earth, harbors intentions malevolent and dark. Jesus shared, his voice carrying the weight of foreknowledge. They are remnants of a time when cosmic struggles shaped the destiny of our world. Now, they emerge from the shadows, seeking dominion and sustenance. As the celestial tale unfolded in the cave, Karthos absorbed the gravity of the revelation. The dog-headed leader, a witness to ages past, recognized the resonance of ancient prophecies now converging with the present. The reptilian race, hidden beneath the earth's surface, harbors a hunger for power and flesh. Jesus continued, his gaze piercing the veil of time. The great Thoth revealed a looming cataclysm, a convergence of destinies that calls upon the guardians of the earth to stand united against this encroaching darkness. In the flickering light of the cave, the ancient guardian and the resurrected prophet contemplated the impending challenge. The visions of star systems and subterranean warriors wove a tapestry of cosmic intrigue, setting the stage for a saga that spanned the ages and beckoned the heroes of old to confront the shadows that threatened to engulf the world. In the dimly lit recesses of the sacred cave, Karthos, the venerable leader of the dog-headed men, listened intently to Jesus as the cosmic revelations continued to unfold. The mention of a long-lost race of reptiles, rumored to consume their own kind before the Great Flood, stirred memories buried in the annals of time. Karthos, his eyes reflecting the ancient wisdom etched into the fabric of his being, pondered the implications of this resurgence. He mused, reptiles of the olden days, devourers of their own kin, a tale long vanished into the shadows of history. What divine machinations could awaken them from their slumber? As the echoes of the past reverberated through the cave, Jesus, with a serene countenance, shared the special message Thoth had bestowed upon him. Thoth, the great scribe, sends forth a message of pride and regret. Jesus conveyed, the weight of ancient sentiments evident in his voice. Pride for the guardians who stood resilient against the eons, and regret for not returning sooner to correct the course of destiny. With a divine apology, Thoth expressed a profound desire for the dog-headed men and humanity to forge a new future, unburdened by the errors of the past. Thoth envisions a future where the realms of gods and mortals intertwine in harmony. Jesus continued. A future where, once this cosmic war is vanquished, we collaborate to rebuild heaven on earth. In the midst of the sacred conversation, Karthos felt the warmth of Thoth's acknowledgement, a celestial embrace that infused hope into the weary heart of the ancient leader. The revelation echoed through the cave, carrying with it the promise of a shared destiny, where the bonds between celestial guardians and humanity would be mended, and a new era of enlightenment would dawn. The cosmic tapestry, intricately woven with threads of pride, regret, and hope, set the stage for a saga that transcended epochs and beckoned the guardians of old to shape the fate of the world anew. Karthos, having absorbed the profound revelation that connected the celestial realms with the earthly domain, now found himself entrusted with a divine mission. The cavernous depths of the sacred cave resonated with the gravity of Thoth's commandments, transmitted through the vessel of Jesus. Karthos, noble guardian of the ancient kin, Jesus intoned, Thoth, the great scribe, extends to you a sacred charge. When the celestial warriors, bearing the mantle of the gods, call upon you, heed their summons. In the tapestry of fate, your role is pivotal, bridging the realms with wisdom garnered over eons. As the words echoed through the hallowed chamber, Thoth's vision unfolded further, revealing a cosmic tapestry that transcended borders and united beings from every corner of the world. You, Karthos, shall be the beacon that guides the earthly warriors. Gather them, not just from your ancient kin but from the myriad cultures and lifeforms that grace the earth. The mission extended beyond the boundaries of dog-headed men and giants, reaching out to beings of diverse origins. Bring together the giants who still walk the earth, remnants of a bygone era. Seek out other lifeforms, each holding a unique thread in the fabric of existence. Unite them under a common purpose, for the celestial warriors, drawn from the stars, will require the strength of all who stand with us. The revelation permeated the air with a profound sense of responsibility and purpose. Karthos, a towering figure of strength and sagacity, absorbed the weight of this celestial task. As he accepted the sacred charge, the cave seemed to pulse with the energies of an impending cosmic alliance, where celestial and earthly forces would converge to face an impending threat and reshape the destiny of the world. The ancient leader, now anointed with a divine mission, prepared to carry the cosmic call to every corner of the earth, uniting a diverse tapestry of beings for a common cause. In the sacred aftermath of their communion in the cave, Jesus and Karthos emerged into the luminous expanse outside. The dog-headed men, sensing the divine energy that lingered, poured forth from their concealed dwellings, drawn to the radiant presence of their leader and the celestial being by his side. A profound sense of unity filled the air, transcending the boundaries of species and lineage. As Jesus and Karthos stood at the threshold, the dog-headed people, recognizing the importance of the moment, knelt before them in a show of reverence. Karthos, his voice echoing through the ancient forest, addressed his tribe, "Behold, my brethren. This is Jesus, a brother from the celestial realms, bestowed upon us with divine purpose. He carries the wisdom of the gods and a mission that intertwines with ours. Show him the respect he deserves, for in his presence, we find a path to our destined future." A resounding howl emanated from the assembled tribe, a harmonious symphony of gratitude and acceptance. The dog-headed people, with their eyes gleaming in recognition of a shared destiny, acknowledged Jesus as a kin of celestial origin, a beacon guiding them towards a future ordained by higher forces. As they continued to hallow and rejoice, the forest echoed with the vibrations of unity and purpose. In the eyes of the celestial and the earthly, a bond had formed, transcending the limitations of form and lineage. Together, Jesus and Karthos, with the fervent support of the dog-headed people, embarked on a journey to awaken the mystical creators scattered across the lands, in mountains, forests, and hidden caves, for a collective purpose that echoed through the realms of both earth and the divine. In the wake of their divine communion, Karthos, the leader of the dog-headed people, shared critical information with Jesus. Seated in a sacred circle beneath the ancient trees, the moon casting its silvery glow upon them, Karthos spoke with a sense of urgency. "There are but 100 of my kin left, scattered across these lands. We are aware that survival lies not in isolation but in unity and change for the better. Our destinies are intertwined, and we must heed the call of the gods to stand together against the impending darkness," Karthos declared, his eyes reflecting the weight of the responsibility that rested upon them. With a gaze fixed on the horizon, he continued, "Deep within the hidden recesses of these lands lies the Scroll of Light, a sacred artifact bestowed upon us by Thoth. It holds the ancient wisdom and the key to forging a weapon of divine power. A weapon that may tip the scales in our favor when the invaders arrive." As the words hung in the air, Jesus, absorbing the gravity of the situation, nodded in understanding. The mission ahead was clear: to locate the Scroll of Light and unlock the secrets within. They had a precious 3 years, a finite span before the looming threat manifested. United by a shared purpose, Jesus and Karthos pledged to embark on this sacred quest. The Scroll of Light, hidden in the depths of earth, would become their beacon, guiding them through trials and tribulations in the pursuit of a weapon that could defy the encroaching shadows. The countdown to destiny had begun, and the intertwined fates of celestial and earthly warriors pressed forward towards the imminent challenge that awaited them. As Jesus and Karthos continued their communion beneath the ancient trees, a hidden presence observed in the shadows. Silent as the night, a group of skilled warriors, including Matthew, Loki, Johann, Marcos, Salim, and Timaru, all trained in the art of stealth, watched from the periphery. Like shadows themselves, we followed Jesus, curious about the unfolding events. As Jesus concluded his conversation with Karthos, he suddenly called out into the night, "You can come out now." His voice, carrying the weight of certainty, echoed through the tranquil forest. With a practiced grace, the hidden warriors emerged from their concealment, revealing their ninja-like mastery of stealth. Jesus, with a knowing smile, gestured toward the approaching figures. "These are your brothers, skilled warriors who have been awaiting the opportunity to meet you and join the family," he declared, introducing the clandestine group to Karthos. The meeting unfolded in a subdued camaraderie, the forest witnessing the convergence of celestial and earthly warriors. Introductions were exchanged, and plans for the impending mission were discussed. The air was charged with a sense of purpose as the newly united force prepared to embark on the journey to secure the scroll of light and forge a weapon that could stand against the looming threat. In this sacred union of celestial guidance and earthly skills, the warriors forged bonds that would transcend realms, bound by a shared destiny against the encroaching darkness.
Thanks for watching and stay tuned to part 5.